What's up, y'all? Today, we watching is Marvel Rivals Dying by my boy Marvel Rivals Merchant. Alright. Look, I've been playing the game for like a while now, like since it came out. And people have been saying this a little bit. I've seen it around the space on TikTok a lot, that the game is dying because of toxic players. Now, there is a lot of toxic players on Marvel Rivals right now. There's a lot of, talk about the healers and stuff. The healers go on strike and everything that happened. My thing with that is, like, bro, the healers are the backbone of the team, and Necros don't know what he's talking about. Alright. And with the toxic players, there is a lot of toxicity that goes into it. Definitely in comp, but sometimes in quick play too for no reason. Like I don't even understand it at this point why quick play is such a toxic place. But sometimes it is. Like it don't even make any sense. No cap. But you're gonna watch the video and I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. But let me put the volume down because I don't know how loud the volume was before. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to enjoy it too. So I'll put it like halfway.
Right now, I've been seeing countless articles at this point saying that the game is dying, the player base is dropping off significantly, and how this is all doom and gloom, and no matter what NetEase games do, the game is dropping in players. So I wanted to break it down, talk about the truth behind this and what it really matters as a player of this game. Truth is, yes, the player base has dropped off, and you know what? That happens with every new game that comes out. Whenever there's a new game that reaches the masses, it gets a viral hit online and becomes super popular. Player count goes crazy for usually a month or two. In Marvel Rivals' case, far longer. It had a really strong, solid start. And then, as people find other games to play, they move on, and maybe they'll come back in the future, but the overall lifespan of a video game, especially a live service game, always follows this pattern. And you can look at any other game release out there, and it will follow the same pattern. Players will come to the game in flocks when the game is first announced. It's got that big viral hit moment at the start.
And this is because it's like a new big game at the time, you know what I'm saying? When everybody's looking at a new game, they all like, oh, what is this? It's like Twitch. It's like first time chatters in Twitch. You see this big stream that's going on, you want to know what's going on, you want to get involved. So people click on it. And once they know you a little bit more, and they find out if they like your content or not. So when they get on there, they find out if they like the game or not, and then they get off. You know what I'm saying?
And player base dwindles down and sort of evens out at some point. The core players, the core audience that stick with the game, will come to the game and play it pretty much all the time, and that's what's important for a game. If there isn't a core player base, then yeah, the game does have a chance of dying. But in the case of Marvel Rivals, we can see clearly the core gameplay loop is rewarding enough that it's already built a really strong core audience. And if you need any more proof of that, we've got esports tournaments happening all the time. People are still engaging in videos about Marvel Rivals. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views across the board. There is still a very clear engaged audience with Marvel Rivals. This is the core audience of the game. Everyone else that played it and maybe got bored has gone off, and they may come back when there's future updates, and that's a completely normal process of games and live service games at that, and it's going to happen to Marvel Rivals, and the player base for this game may even drop even further. But does it really matter? As long as there's enough people to...
This one has a very... You see that history of live videos, and it's like just British people, bro. I always love those videos. They always give me a new introspective of my life. I know why. Like, I'm always locked in when I see those videos. But he has that type of voice. It's like a smooth kind of voice. He got the who is that one YouTuber that be like at the end of every like word with an A in it, like I forgot what it is. I forgot who he is, but yeah. But yeah, everything he's saying is true. Like, the core audience is gonna stay regardless of anything, and it really doesn't. People leaving doesn't really hurt the game. All you need for real is a core audience, and that's for real with anything for real. Like streaming, with YouTube, with Marvel Rivals games. And that's all you really need for real. Yeah, it really doesn't matter that it's dropping off a little bit, because it's not gonna go like Splitgate or Multiverses. It's not gonna go like that. It's definitely gonna. I feel like this game really has longevity, but it's easy to mess up that longevity. And I feel like it's gonna be hard to keep them, but they doing a good job by listening to the community, and you know what I'm saying, giving free skins, giving free stuff, giving reward stuff, you know what I'm saying, giving free gifts. That's what I feel like is like a good base for longevity for them.
You have the queues pop in and you can get into a game quickly no matter what rank you are, no matter what region you're in, then the game is in nowhere near a bad enough place for people to really put out these articles saying that the game is dying. In fact, the journalists that write these articles are very aware of the fact that, you know, they're in the games industry, they write about it all the time, they know that this happens constantly with new game releases, but yet they write those same articles always. The truth is, it's just easier to be negative when it comes to getting clicks. In fact, this video title itself is even doing it as well, right? If I made this video saying, is Marvel Rivals alive? Then, I mean, nobody really wants to hear it, right? But I wanted to put my take out there because the frustrating part is the people who get the information wrong. They say that the game is dying because the player count has dropped significantly and it's going to continue to dwindle until they have to shut down the servers. And I want to just say that that is absolutely not going to happen. Firstly, the Marvel Rivals devs have received enough revenue already at this point to keep this game going for a long time. And they clearly have plans to do that. And this is also a big public.
Do you guys think they like pay like one payment to Marvel, the company, for their characters, or they paying like a monthly subscription to Marvel? Because that's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, is Marvel Rivals trying to like having to get money like every month to Marvel for the making of Marvel Rivals, or was it like one big payment? Because I never really understood how that like worked exactly. Like, when they got permission to use all these characters, it was just one payment. Because if it was, that would make sense. But still, I'm saying, could be, you know, it could be in debt to fucking Marvel forever, man. Marvel and Disney be going crazy when it comes to that. They be going wild. They need their money. Shoot, they gonna get it too.
Publisher we're talking about, NetEase Games. They have a lot of spare cash needed if they need to inject it into this project. As long as they believe in the future of this title, there's no reason why they would ever want to consider shutting it down. And it's also a Marvel IP, and I think Marvel themselves realize the potential and power of this project. It's getting new eyes on Marvel characters that would otherwise kind of have gone unnoticed. The amount of people that are learning about different characters like Psylocke and Emma Frost, characters that whilst have had their appearances in other Marvel media, some of which has been more popular than others, they've never had so much of a spotlight as now because of Rivals. And
like, for real, I never knew who I never knew who Luna Snow was until I played Marvel Rivals. I knew who Jeff was. I was already tapped into Jeff. Like, I was a Jeff head before all that, but because I love Deadpool so much. But when I seen Luna Snow, I was like, is it really a Marvel character? And they was like she's only for this. They was throwing me off. They was saying that she was only for this game, or she only made like one appearance. And I'm like, which one is it? Is it an actual comic? Is she actually just for the game? Like, what's up? But nah, she made a couple of appearances, but she don't got. I don't think the skin came from a different universe. It just came from this game. I think the skins that she got, but they tough and she's tough. And I'm glad I learned about her and her Iron Fist connection. Like, that's all fire. And I'm definitely excited to see any more new characters that they come out with to give reputation to, because this game is gonna get tough. Ultron just got added as a strategist. I feel like we need maybe another tank. You know what I'm saying? But it feels fun. Ultron kind of sweaty, and I'm about to talk about that a little bit later though, because Ultron right now is kind of crazy in the metas. But we'll talk about that later.
So Marvel have got that interest in this project as well. And so from seeing it from my perspective, you know, NetEase's interest in the game, Marvel's interest in the game, and the fact that live service games, the quality of life, the features, the overall gameplay is only going to keep getting better over time. So even though the player count looks like it's dropping and people will start trying to say it's because this, that, and the other, the truth is the game is only going to get better and only going to keep getting updated over and over as time goes on. That's the natural progression of all live service games. In a year or two from now, the game is going to have so many new features that all of these people are going to miss out on. So, you know, whether or not you play Marvel Rivals all the time or just come back here and there when there's new updates, you don't have to worry. The game isn't going anywhere, and it's just going to keep getting better and updated over time. The devs are not going to abandon it. So the next time you hear a comment online saying that the game is dying and you get a little bit frustrated, just ignore it. They're going to always say that. Doesn't matter what game it is, they love to just bandwagon on the hate train at the end of the day. The game's going to keep on rolling on, and we're going to enjoy it for a long time to come. Speaking of which, once Season 2 ends, we're going to be getting a new hero every month. So content-wise, we've got a lot of fun stuff to look forward to throughout the rest of this year, and we also have a big tournament coming very soon as well. So a lot of good Marvel Rivals stuff on the horizon. I'm personally hoping that we get some more fun game modes though. The current ones in-game, the LTMs, have been a little bit lackluster, not gonna lie. So that's what I'm hoping they kind of invest in a little bit more this year. I wanted to end this video kind of on a bit more of a positive take, right? We know that the game's not dying. If you've watched this far, it's pretty obvious. So what feature would you like to see added to Marvel Rivals, considering the game is going to be here for a long time? Something crazy like PvE, new heroes, or maybe just other balance changes? I'd love to hear it. Let me know, and I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.
Got your girl on my line, world on my line, the iron. Yeah, fuck 'em at the same damn time. She eyeing me like a nigga don't exist. Yeah, I know you want this.
Hey y'all, but yeah, so tell me what y'all think in the comments. I don't think the game is done. I really, personally, I don't think the game is done. It's, the queue times are fast as fuck. The tournaments are going crazy. We're getting a new hero every month. Like you said, we're getting a new hero every month, and like, the balancing is going crazy. The clips on TikTok is going crazy. We got new map already. The content is about to blow up. So I don't think this is going anywhere. Also, like I said, the devs actually listen, and they give skins and they give love back to the community, and they reward you for getting up there. And I think that's all you really need in a game dev, for real. That's all we really asked for, and we couldn't ask for a better one. And I think it was fucking crap. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all think the game is done, do y'all think it needs like a rework or something, or like the game devs are lacking somewhere? Y'all tell me down in the comments. Hey, y'all know this segment when I pick up my phone and I start talking to y'all like this, all smooth like. You know what time it is, man. Hey, don't look at me like that. It's hard for me too. Okay? But I'm gonna be posting like this every day. Alright? I'm gonna try to. Alright? Y'all hold me to that. But I love y'all. And I'll see y'all later. It's been Mix. You been Mix. Bye bye. Bye.